Hi, I'm Chris Ranwell, Product Manager with GE Sensing. Today I'm going to talk to you about the Protimeter line of moisture meters and hygrometers. Let's look at the Protimeter Aquant. This is a simple, non-invasive moisture meter that can measure up to about 3/4 of an inch, 15 millimeters below the surface of a material. On the front of the instrument here, you'll see the display is the green, yellow and red bar on the LED scale, and up here you'll see the LCD displaying the numeric value. If I simply put my hand on the back here, you can see the values changing. So again, this is the Protimeter Aquant, a simple, low-cost, non-invasive moisture meter. Let's take a look how to use the Protimeter Aquant. This is a non-invasive moisture meter only, has a display of LEDs and LCDs. The LEDs are a really useful function because it's green, yellow and red, indicating dry, at risk and wet. So simply turn it on and we can check that it's working by just placing our hand on the back here. Now you can use this on a wall surface to look for moisture below the surface. It's not adversely affected by surface moisture, so if you have a thin film on the surface, the meter's not going to give you a full-scale reading. When we place it on the wall, we just want to tip the meter up so that the top of the cap hits the wall, and that gives you the appropriate angle for a reading. This wall's nice and dry. Now, one of the great things about using a non-invasive meter is you can use it to look for moisture below surfaces where you can't necessarily get to with something like a pin meter. So if we take a look at this vinyl floor, for instance, it doesn't look like there's any moisture on the surface here. We put the meter on here and we can get an elevated reading. So it'll read below the surface. We can also use it on surfaces like wood floors to measure at depth here as well. So the great thing about the Protimeter Aquant is you can really quickly evaluate an area for high moisture, and then a recommendation is that you take quantitative measurements with a pin type meter.